These were the two of the 20 bad guineas.
Bad guinea.
Caused me injuries last night.
Are you going to catch them and put them in, or are you just let them stay out today?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put food in this little duck coop. Trap them in there till I can catch them and clip their wings. But yeah, it's probably lead fowl. And I don't know if this is his woman or not, but it's part of his tribe.
It is lead fowl, you think?
Probably. It's a male and a female. The male's got a white chest.
Take a picture of him.
I'm videoing. I'm videoing.
Is he bigger than some of the other ones?
I think so.
That's lead. Freaking lead fowl.
So yeah, I'll entice them in the yard with some bugs. Put them in the little coop and clip their wings.
Oh, they're not in the yard yet. They're outside the fence.
Yeah, but they know how to get in. They're playing dumb, but I know better.
Lead fowl.
All right, I gotta go.
Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye. I unplugged the door so they can't come out. We're clipping their wings tonight. All of them were all but two were out last night. And I injured myself trying to get them off the roof and out of the trees. Basically, I was up there on the ladder. I had one guinea in hand, and the ladder slid and fell, and I had to ride it down. And I managed to still have the guinea in hand whenever I landed. What? But I kind of hurt myself. It was dangerous. I could have killed myself because I was way up there and basically rode the ladder all the way down over here. It slid and went boom. And so now the ladder's over here. But the problem is partly my fault because I had the ladder up there on this end to get a guinea day before yesterday. And I didn't take it down. And the guineas climbed up the ladder and was roosting on the roof and in the tree and on the ladder. And I had to figure out how I was going to get them all down. But I got half or most of them that was on the ladder. Put them in the coop. Got about half that was on the roof. Threw them in the coop. And the tree, I didn't get any of them. I had to scare them out of the tree. Well, I tried, but some of them escaped. But anyhow, we changed up the coop the other day, and they say that if you change the coop, they won't want to go in. So, from now on, anytime we change up the coop, we're clipping their wings so that they're not roosting in trees because they don't want to go in their coop because we changed it. They don't like change. So, that, and we're going to put a light in there. They say that the guineas are more likely to go in their coop if there's light in the coop. So, we're going to put a night light in there. I don't like putting lights in the coop because I don't like making the chickens lay eggs in the winter because it shortens their lifespan. But because they say if you want chickens to lay eggs in the winter, you want to put a light in the coop. So I let them rest in the winter, so we don't have as many eggs, but the chickens live longer. That being said, something's got to give. So I want the guineas to go home at night. So I guess the chickens are going to have to lay more in the winter. And I wasn't originally going to have chickens. I was just going to have guineas. But we ended up with chickens. So if you have chickens and guineas, they say you want to have more chickens than guineas. So there you go. Anyways, I'm going to get to work. I got to get these guineas in. I don't have to. And then I got to load up the trailer with stuff because we're working over at Kaplinger today. All right. All right, one thing about having this duck coop out here, it's a chicken coop, duck coop. It was originally a duck coop, so I call it a duck coop. I put the bugs, it's soldier fly larva, enticed the two guineas that were out of the cage, out of the coop, whatever, out of the pen, out of the yard. I enticed them in here with the larvae. And once they were in there, I closed the door and they went crazy. And I just reached in there and grabbed one at a time by the legs. And one at a time, I put them in the coop. But basically, one was smart enough to go back there and hide from me. The other one was trying to get through the screen while I was reaching in trying to grab its feet. And once I got one foot or one leg, I was good, you know. And so I just grabbed one leg, got him under control, grabbed the other leg, pulled him out, closed the door, threw him in there. That was probably the lead foul. Then came back for the second one. She came out. She started flapping, trying to escape through the cage, through the pen. And I just kept, trying to grab her till I got one of her legs. Grabbed her leg. Then grabbed the other leg, pulled her out, threw her in there. Topped off their water. And they're stuck inside for the day. We're clipping their wings tonight. So basically, what we're probably going to do is we're going to keep their wings clipped until they start laying eggs. Once they start laying eggs, we're going to incubate the eggs. So we'll have more guineas. Oh, I got to feed the goats. So we'll have more guineas. And then we won't worry about them flying away as much because we'll have a bunch of more babies. And what I figure in the future is I'll just probably keep half of their wings clipped so that oh, I left the food thingies in the back. Keep half of their wings clipped, or I should say half the females' wings clipped, so that they'll lay their eggs inside the yard, and we can incubate them. And the ones that lay their eggs outside the yard, well, that'll be up to chance. So those will be 50-50 whether they make it or not. Me personally, I've never had a guinea lay eggs in the wild and hatch them out and they all survived. They just kind of slowly disappeared. So relying on that is not reliable. So we're going to try to encourage them to lay eggs in the coop or in the yard. And if they lay them in the coop, we'll let them sit on them and hatch them out. If they lay them in the yard, we'll collect them and incubate them. Hello, goats. Everybody's out today. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner even. No, we're not going to eat the female. But the male babies, the two males back there in the back, they're for sale. If somebody doesn't buy them as breeder goats in the next 6 weeks, they're getting weathered. Then somebody can buy them for meat if they want, or as a companion animal to their buck. And if they don't buy them within 6 months to a year, then we're going to eat them. So we're going to take them to the butcher and have them butchered. I'm not injured too bad this time. Last time I fell off the ladder, I was injured a lot more. There's nothing here. I got to go get it. Hello, lunch and dinner. They're cute. But yeah, if somebody don't buy them, they're going to be food. I'm also interested in trading one of them for another buck. So I can keep the bloodline, diversified a little bit longer. But yeah, anyway. Goats are a lot more easy than guinea. But I originally wasn't even worried about cooping them up. I was just going to have the automatic door. If it opened, it opened. If it closed, it closed. If I had guineas that stuck around, I had guineas that stuck around. As an over-the-road truck driver, that was my plan. Just set the coop up to be self-sufficient, and then put them in there. And then if they stick around, they stick around. But I got a girlfriend, and she wants to make sure that they're in every single night. So we try to make sure they're in every single night. So yeah, I'm not here every day, but when I am, I'm basically on foul duty to try to get them all in. But yeah, come spring, we're gonna get more. We're gonna probably buy some more, and then once these guys have eggs, we're gonna incubate their eggs. And this year we'll have a buttload of guineas and a buttload of chickens, and we won't worry about whether or not they go in at night. But because we mostly want them for eating ticks and chiggers. But if they get eaten in the wild, they're not going to eat any ticks and chiggers. If they're stuck in the coop or in the yard, they're only going to eat ticks and chiggers in the yard. So we can't keep them locked up in the yard all year. And we can't be here every day to babysit them. Although we are planning on moving here eventually, one of these days. But that might be 5 years down the road. We don't know. So anyways. It's a farm knock life for us. It's a farm knock life for us. Goats. Goats and guineas. All right.